I'm going to show you how in just a few minutes you can identify your ideal profitable niche and offer to deliver wins to customers and get paid for it month over month. You want to start an online business. You potentially think about using HighLevel, but you're stuck on a niche. What niche should you choose? Well, let me tell you, there are some important factors in choosing your niche that I wish I would have known when I first got started out. Not all niches are created equal, and the niche you choose could make or break your business. Now, if you've been following me, you know my journey started very similar to other people who have found their way into the digital marketing world. About 6 years ago, I had another business that, from the outside world's perspective, was amazing. It was sexy. It was cool. I owned a custom motorcycle company, and we had all kinds of accolades and awards, won the world championships of custom bike building. We built bikes for celebrities. It was a really cool deal. But the truth is, I had the wrong formula. And that formula was that overhead constantly outpaced production. And that formula of overhead outpacing production caught up to me, and before I knew it, I had to take a job with another company just so I could save my business and, frankly, save my home. During this time, I got curious about how I could do something else, do something different. And at first it was so I could sell more custom motorcycle parts. So I learned how to make funnels and sell my parts through funnels. But then as I learned that and I got more savvy about that, I learned about selling information and selling digital services. You see, when I had custom motorcycle parts, I had to have a building and pay rent for that building, and I had to have $500,000 worth of inventory just sitting there. I had to pay to have it produced, and then I had to pack it and ship it. I'm telling you, it was a really expensive formula. So let's fast forward to the formula that I have now, which is an AI SaaS agency model. I use the platform GoHighLevel to solve problems for local businesses and deliver wins to them. And customers happily pay us month over month for the solutions and services we provide them that are built inside of HighLevel, which of course we white label as our own software. Now back to the story about choosing a niche. A lot of people get stuck on choosing a niche. Some people just choose what they hear everyone talk about, which is med spas and gyms and chiros and things like that. Now take it from me, someone who has built a SaaS agency on HighLevel with several hundred customers and actually had our SaaS agency acquired for 7 figures, you would think that's amazing. Well, yes it is, but I can tell you I would do it differently. You see, I didn't know what I didn't know. And we were in the chiropractic niche. Talk with local businesses that you already engage with. Use them as beta customers. This gets you putting in the reps. This gets you figuring out and understanding how to use HighLevel and how to deliver wins for them. These beta customers really build the foundation for your business as you move forward. Now, for me, when I was getting started 6 years ago, I was like testing my chops with an accountant, trying to help him do some stuff with funnels and automations. And then I was doing some stuff for a fitness instructor who actually was a personal trainer to a celebrity. And he wasn't able to do training for other people because he was always jet sitting around with the celebrity. And so I was doing a thing with him. And as it turns out, my chiropractor said, hey, the stuff you're doing for the accountant, the stuff that you're doing for the fitness guy, can you do that for me? And of course I said, sure, because I see an opportunity to hone my skills, to put it out there, to get in front of people. And of course I got the chiropractors from Great Wins. And he said to me, you know what? I know some other chiropractors that would like this. I'll introduce you. Then I was introduced to one chiropractor who I did great work for, and then he introduced me to another one, introduced me to another group of chiropractors, and so on. But I kind of fell into it. I didn't intentionally choose my niche. But I didn't know what I didn't know back then. And I'm going to give you some tips from lessons that I've learned about choosing a niche and how you can play an easier game, charge more money, and have less headaches than I did in the chiro niche. First and foremost, I would not choose a niche that has anything to do with anything medical. The reason being is because you have to be HIPAA compliant. Now, there's nothing wrong with being HIPAA compliant. HIPAA compliant is a good thing for protected health information. But if you want to do anything in the medical space, you have to have one, an additional subscription to HighLevel that's $300 on top of your regular plan, which is the encrypted version of the software for HIPAA compliance. Secondly, your business has to be HIPAA compliant, meaning you have to do other things with forms and filing and how you do that. And so we had to hire another company, and I think we paid them about $2,500 a year just to help us be compliant as a company, to know how to file our stuff and store our stuff and all kinds of stuff. And it was all kinds of paperwork, and there's no way I would want to ever do that again. However, if you have a group of clients, if you have an opportunity to do 25, 50, 100, more than 100 clients, well, then jumping through all those hoops is worth it. But if you think, oh, I'm just going to get 1 or 2 chiro clients, or I'm going to get 1 or 2 dentists or something like that, think twice, because you have to do a lot of extra work and it costs a bunch of extra money just for a couple of clients that, frankly, may not stay with you, and then you're stuck with all the HIPAA stuff that you had to do. The next tip I'll give you is don't go into a niche that is oversaturated by all the other digital marketing agencies that haven't put any thought into their niche. So for example, you hear people all the time say gyms and med spas and chiros and real estate. Well, just think you've got 100,000 agencies or more going after all those same niches. It's essentially what would be called a red ocean, right? Because all the sharks are swimming in the ocean. You want to find a blue ocean niche. I'll give you an example. One of my past students chose axe throwing as her niche. And as it turns out, there was very little competition going after all the axe throwing businesses around the US. And so, wouldn't you know, she was able to gobble up that market share because it was virtually untapped. The next thing you want to find in a niche, I'll give you an example. I had it today. In fact, just today, I had someone out to service my air conditioner for the summer because yesterday it was acting up. And my wife's like, there's a heat wave coming through. Let's make sure that we get this handled because one of those seems like it's on the fritz. So I had an HVAC company out here today, and as it turns out, it just needed a tune-up. But you know what? For my 3 compressors to do the tune-up and the Freon and all this stuff, it was $900. So one service call, $900. There's an example of a niche that has high-ticket cash flow. The reason you want that is because when you're selling your offer, whether it's AI agents, AI employees, automated reviews, whatever it might be, if you help a business get just one more appointment per month, is that one more appointment or one more sale going to exceed the cost that you're charging? And if the answer to that is yes, then they have a great ROI with you. And the truth is, if you're going to use HighLevel for their AI voice, AI chat, AI reviews, you're going to give businesses many more customers and much more revenue. And it's going to be really easy for them to pay you $300, $400, $500, $700, $1,000 a month for your services. Now, another consideration when choosing a niche is what's a niche that you already have experience in, a niche that you enjoy, that you like, that you can talk to talk. If that meets the other criteria I've already just listed out, then that's another thing that would help you resonate with your customers in that niche. Now, with all that said, people can still get stuck. How do I get started? How do I take my niche and create an offer for that niche? And the hot offer today is AI. We can all agree that AI is not going anywhere. AI voice agents, AI chat agents, automated reviews with AI responding help local businesses maximize opportunities that otherwise they have not been able to maximize in the past. See, people call a business, if no one answers the phone, it goes to voicemail. Or if someone is already on the phone, it goes to voicemail. With an AI agent, it answers 24/7. Someone engages on a website, on an AI chat, it engages 24/7. People can maximize the opportunities to engage with leads and turn them into customers. After they become a customer and the business has delivered great services to them, then we have automations to get reviews for our customers. And then AI responds to those reviews automatically, helping that customer have more authority, more visibility, and more attractiveness online so they can repeat the cycle all over again. So with all that criteria that I've just laid out, I'm going to show you how in just a few minutes you can identify your ideal profitable niche and offer to deliver wins to customers and get paid for it month over month. So here's my niche and offer creation GPT that I've created using all the criteria that I've already laid out for you. We're going to click Get Started. So here we are. Awesome. Let's get started. Phase 1, niche discovery. What industries do you already understand or have worked in? Well, you know what? I like to travel. I haven't worked in them, but I do understand travel. So we're going to say travel. This is great. Travel is a vibrant industry with lots of customer interactions. Definitely a strong contender. Next question. Do you prefer selling B2B or B2C? So we're going to say B2B because we're going to sell as our AI agency to local travel businesses. Perfect B2B travel space opens up opportunities with agencies, tour operators, destination management companies, etc. Do you prefer fast sales or long, high volumes? Let's say fast, but also high value. Says, got it. You're looking for high ticket sales that close quickly, which usually means working with businesses that feel urgent pain to have clear ROI. Okay, what types of businesses are you most confident talking to? Local businesses, franchise, luxury brands. You know what? Let's just do this. Let's say small local businesses right now to keep it easy and non-intimidating for people. Great. So small local businesses it is. What kind of buyer do you want to see? We're going to just say, excellent direct access to owners and managers means faster decisions and fewer layers of approval. Final question, would you rather support service-based, product-based, or experience-based in business? I would say all. Great, you're open to service, product, and experience-based, which gives us more flexibility in the niche. Here are the top 3 niche industries that align with your answers. Now keep in mind, it already has behind the scenes the information that I've told it about what we're offering from an AI perspective. We want businesses that have high ticket purchases, and we don't want anything that has to integrate with outside, which by the way, I forgot to tell you, in the Chiro space, it was expected that we integrate our software with other medical software. And so that's something also I would never want to do again. We spent over $100,000 just in outside development costs so we can make our system work with their system. And that is not something I would want to do again because they're just easier games to play. So let's get back to it. So top 3 niches and industries that align with our answers. Luxury and boutique travel agencies. Here's why it's a great fit. Here are the pain points. Here are the opportunities. We've got tour operators and venture booking services. Actually, I kind of like that. That sounds cool. Local event venues and wedding planners. I mean, that's a great opportunity as well. So let's pick number 2, tour operators and adventure booking services, because this sounds like something that I would have an interest in. Let's say this one. Now it's going to tell me why it's a perfect niche. They rely heavily on calls and messages to book and manage tours. Sound like AI can help with that? They're often on the go. Many are owner operated. Your AI agents can handle FAQs, bookings, review generation, etc. So now we're going to move on to phase 2, the high value offer creation for this niche. Core problems being solved. Here are the top pain points for this niche. Missed calls and messages during tours and off hours. Slow or no follow-up with leads. Inconsistent review, hurting credibility. Does this sound accurate? I'm going to say yes. Perfect, we're locked in. What they're typically using now: voicemail or missed call, text back, manual replies, basic review requests, no AI automation. Are these aligned with your prospects currently using? I'm going to say yes. Awesome, we're right on target. Transformation outcome. Here are some results your offer could promise. Reduce missed calls by 90% even while you're out or on tour. Respond to every new lead instantly. Book 20 to 40% more. Double your 5-star reviews in 30 days, fully automated. Would these results be valuable or believable for your target? I would say yes. Excellent, those outcomes are strong selling points. Now here are the deliverables. Here's a simple, powerful package you can offer. Now look at this. This GPT that I've created for niche and offer creation around AI agents, AI voice, AI chat, AI reviews has created an offer for you that you can just get right out there and start providing to people. So here's what your powerful package could offer. 24/7 voice AI agents, chat AI agent from the website, automated review request system, review response AI, done for you setup and optimization, monthly monitoring and performance adjustments. Anything you'd like to add? I'll say no, this is good. Perfect, you've now got a clear package offer. Now it's given me an offer statement, right? Here's a strong draft offer statement. We install AI-powered front desks for your tour businesses that answers call 24/7, replies instantly to messages, and automates your reviews so you never miss a lead, book more tours, and grow your business without hiring extra staff. I mean, how about that? Would this resonate? I'm going to say yes. Great, we'll keep it as is. Now it's given me some offer names, right? TourBot AI, Adventure Agent Pro, Book More. What do you think? TourBot AI, Adventure Agent Pro? Let's go with TourBot AI. Now, if you didn't like that, you could say, give me other examples, but we're just going to roll with that. Now it's given us price point suggestions for our plans. So here's a pricing model that aligns with our value. $497 to $997 per month. The ROI, right, the return on investment for the business is going to far exceed what we're charging. So it's going to be easy to charge that to the business and then them pay us every month that same charge. One-time setup fee, I would actually do a higher setup fee, but this is what it's suggesting. Justification, even one booked tour per month covers your fee. Would this pricing make sense? I'm going to say $997 setup fee. So it's going to adjust it for us. And now we've got launch plans and next steps. Use GoHighLevel to run everything. Use DAR's Prolific SaaS Agency Pro Snapshot, right? Join DAR's free community. Why not? We're here. And start prospecting. Use DAR's Prolific lead system, and you're all set. I hope that that was insightful in some of the things you can do and not do when choosing your niche for your online business. If you'd like to learn more about how you can use HighLevel to start your own AI SaaS agency, I've got a link down below to my free community called AI SaaS Launch. In that community, I've got an affiliate link for an extended free trial of HighLevel for 30 days. You're also going to get some courses and assets from me that I use in my own business so that you can get off to a good start. And my affiliates also get access to weekly group coaching. There's never been a better time to sign up for HighLevel because right now they have their Summer of AI promotion where AI is actually free until I think it's September 1st. So check out the link below. I'll have all the information there for you and I'll see you in the next video. Take care.